The fate of the world is on the line, son. Who you choosing? Sumail or Ana? Who you choosing? Perhaps sometimes it is too difficult to decide on the spot. It is now the year 2020. Dota professional esports has been running for almost a decade. This is 10 years of professional gaming. Now, out of all the years, in this episode, I'm gonna dedicate it to these two special players that have made an impact bigger than anyone's imagination. This is the video where Crystalis Chronicle compares the Dota god, Ogana, and contrasts with the king, the self-acquainted king. Yes, it's Syed Sumail Hassan. I'm gonna start with the similarities and then I'll get to the differences. The obvious one and the most easiest one to say is that Ogana is the greatest player of all time. He is the Dota god. He cannot be compared to Syed Hassan Sumail. However, I'm going to make the argument that if it's the only player in esports history, in Dota history, that can come close to being compared to the Dota god, it's Sumail.
Say you're hiding anything.
I made a deal, man. I can't have anything, any sort of relationship until I have 6 rings.
6 rings?
6 rings. I'm going for the Michael Jordan, man.
You're going for Michael Jordan, okay.
Now, it's like saying Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. In this case, Sumail is Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan is Ana. Now, both are TI champions. Both have won the biggest tournament in their respective sport in Dota 2, which is the International. Sumail has won it in 2015 and Ana has won it in 2018 and 2019, making him the first back-to-back champion alongside of his team. Now, another similarity that a lot of people do not know or take it for granted is the killer instinct, the gamer's mentality, the mentality which revokes the idea of human emotion. These two players play with an intention, an ill-fated intention, somewhat nasty of an intention. They go for the juggernaut. They go for the kill. They go for total annihilation. That is the mentality of these two players. They are both cores, they both have played mid lane, they both can switch to the carry role position 1 player, and they both can take over at any moment of the game.
And they're just looking around to keep the pressure going. Oh god.
McJarrett's, he's got an invis ring. He TP's up top, he's gonna look for the set of the toss back. McJarrett's is gonna look to set one of them instead, they'll throw it back. Catching the 2 of them, OG.
Oh my god.
They just can't help themselves. They can't stop making plays.
Tiny airlines, boys.
I don't know how they can stop us.
They can.
Guys, they're starting to hit high ground though.
Yeah.
High ground where? We have Axe. We just need Tom for this IO.
Win Ranger. You want me, any help?
Nice!
Did you fight this?
IO coming, 15.
Level 15 on Io. That spirit hero damage is there now. Ana gonna join the fray finally.
There we have it, Miracle's mana. It's pretty much entirely gone by Thompson's focus. He'll look for GH. He's trying to roll, but he can't get out. There's no mana. GH!
Get back recall. No,
The Timber, I'm killing Timber.
There's the Shackle turn around. They're looking for Jarrett. Jarrett's backing away. Thompson focusing Miracle. Miracle's still out of mana because of this defusal. Jarrett is in with the cover. The GA is out. We all will fall though. The magic damage is there from Thompson. Miracle's trying to run.
I don't have mana actually. They're fucking me with the mana.
Can we fight yet? There's no Timber, guys. They can kill. They're gonna go on you.
I'm running TP.
Get him.
Nice one.
They'll die. You have a try.
Yeah, TP. Nice one.
They're all gonna die.
They'll die.
I've netted.
Nice one, Ana.
Oh, what? Yes, you are.
I'm just memeing, Johan. Don't worry.
Now, I want to explain a little bit more about what the killer mentality is. A lot of people that are LeBron James fans will not understand this because, frankly, you don't have the killer mentality. The killer mentality is an approach to life, not just Dota. It's an approach to life saying, I will win and at all costs. I will sacrifice my heart, body, and soul at the cost of winning. At my craft, I will be the best that I possibly can be no matter what. And I will carry my whole team if I need to. That is the killer mentality. Also, when it's the final game, when everything is on the line, you better put your money on me. You better put all the cards on Sumail or Ana. These two players have the it factor.
Airman Mal once again marching in. How do they take this fight? EG will try. It's Sumail! He got all 5!
Now, I want you to think about and pause for a minute. Try to think about another player in Dota history that has that killer mentality. That I will destroy you even if I have to go against everyone, even my own team. Even if I have to go 1 versus 9, I will do it. Which other player has that mentality?
And perhaps NP just say screw it and commit. They don't have to fight against as many eggs this time. Envy, for what it's worth, has a butterfly, but again, Sumail! He gets every single one!
Now, you can't just attain that mentality unless you understand the game very much so. And now this goes to another point, which makes them both gods in their own right. You see, Ana has won 2 TI championships. He has carried Team OG in both of the tournaments. He has proven it on the big stages time and time again. In fact, almost every single tournament he does very well. Give him a carry role, position 1, and he will dominate. From Kiev to 2018 TI to 2019 TI, Ana has shown that he is the Dota god. He's a renovator. He's an innovator. Give him a support role hero, he'll turn that into a carry, making it Io the carry wisp. Now, with that alone, that puts on another level. However, Sumail has accomplished a lot in his own. In fact, he has won TI 5. He has come 3rd in TI 8. He has come 5th in TI 2019. 3rd in 2016. He has won many premier tournaments like Manila Masters, the DAC of 2015. He's a truly accomplished player. Furthermore, if you want to look at the top esport rankings of players, Ana is at the top because he has won 2 internationals. That gives him a total of $6 million. However, Sumail is not that far behind. After winning just 1 international, he is standing at $3.5 million net worth. That means that he's not that bad. He's number 11 in the overall top esports ranking. That means that he's right there. Now, I want you guys to look through the list and see if there's any other players that comes in mind. The only other player that can come close or come a little close to comparing Ana to is Miracle, which I will dedicate a whole episode to. But in this episode, I'm strictly looking at specifically Ana and Sumail. So a lot of you guys know what's going on in the Dota professional scene. Team OG has won back-to-back, and a lot of their players are not coming back to play professionally. OG Ana has decided to take a break from the game. Perhaps he's going to come for 2020 TI, but that remains to be a mystery. However, No-Tail, their captain, has decided to recruit Sumail to replace Ana. Sumail, who just came into the team, started playing Slark, started playing Troll Warlord, and all of these weird carry role heroes. And he is dominating. In fact, they ran through the Los Angeles ESL tournament qualifiers, making them qualify for the tournament. Just with a new roster, they dominated. They looked on par with Team Secret. Now that's impressive indeed. Now let me take a little further. You see, Sumail is a perfect match for Ana because both Sumail and Ana have something to listen to. And their guider is none other than OG No-Tail. No-Tail is the mastermind of creating or building a team, a superstar team. He makes TI championship teams. He has selected Sumail for a specific reason. The very reason of that killer mentality, the killer instinct. He loves that mentality. He wants a carry role to take on that big task. Sumail, the only one in the whole world that is strong enough that can take on that task of carrying everyone on his back. There's also another clip where Seb says, we were scared of Sumail when he played Tiny in 2018. We were very scared of him as he bullied us.
It's just like an honor, you know, in a sense to have him, you know, just to see him wear an OG jersey to me is like something special. I think, I mean, he knows it, like he's a player that we've always like admired and respected, and he gave us like the roughest times. We still have nightmares about this goddamn Tiny 30-0, just like, you know, like he's chasing us around the map like we're just like a bunch of kids, you know, trying to play, and he's like it's his ground, you know, his field.
This goes to show that Team OG truly respect Sumail.
And for me, Sumail was the reason why EG were so hard to deal with. We were very targeted and we're very focused on what they're doing around Sumail and how they're making him work. And that was the main problem. Now I'm happy it's no longer a problem. It's a problem for the guys on the other side. So yeah, kind of, yeah. Young core player. I fucking love him.
I mean, he's like
In fact, if Team EG played more around Sumail instead of RTZ, I can make a very good argument that they would have won another international already. But that's another what if mode. Now let's go to the differences. What makes these two players different? The most obvious difference is that one is a two-time back-to-back TI champion winner and the other is not. Ana has won it and remains to be the Dota god. Whereas Sumail, he has just won it, became a real cocky brat until he realized that, hey, I need to tone it down and respect those that are better than me. I have to learn from those. And that's what he says. If you listen carefully in this clip, Sumail says, I am here in Team OG and I wish to learn from especially No-Tail and Seb.
So I've been out of the scene for a while, and it made me realize how much I love doing it. And to do it with OG, people who are more accomplished than me now in those aspects, I'm just like looking forward to learn a lot from Seb and No-Tail especially.
He's trying to learn how to be a better team leader, how to motivate others. These are two factors that Seb and No-Tail have clearly, that strong trait of that Sumail lacks. So Sumail is going to learn these things and is only going to make him a better player. Nevertheless, Sumail, unlike Ana, has a little bit more of an arrogance towards him, a little swag about him.
Everyone else is going to tell you they're playing because they're super passionate.
Yeah.
They love the game.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
I mean, that's the good thing, right? Like, I'm the best at it, but I can also make money out of it, so it's just a bonus.
If you had to pick one.
Money or the ego?
Or the title.
What am I going to do with a title? I'll take the money.
But Ana, he's just calm. He's a calm, clever guy that you never expect to go for the juggernaut. But if you go back and look at Sumail when he first started the international scene, before he was a champion, he was just like Ana. He was a shy young boy, small young guy who you do not expect to be this monster of a player. But once you get them into the game, give them a role that they can succeed in, they will dominate. Now, Sumail just has to be that inner kid again. Go back to that old self. Be just like Ana. Don't be cocky, don't be arrogant. Learn from your peers, learn from Ana and Seb, and take it all in. Because at the end of the day, you are going to be their shining light. You are going to be their carry player. You have to lead the team. And No-Tail is going to believe in you no matter what, even if you don't believe in yourself, which at times Ana did not. So Sumail has to take that into consideration. He has to think that, hey, No-Tail and my team, the new Team OG, they're gonna give everything they can to support me to be the best player I can be. So if that is possible, the sky is the limit. This new Team OG, they're not just another team, ladies and gentlemen. They are a revolutionary team. They are a team that can literally destroy opponents if they play the way they're supposed to. I hope you guys like this video. Both of these two players are legends of their own. They both have their own traits that makes them spectacular. At the end of the day, who am I to compare these two? But the fact that it exists, that Sumail is replacing Ana, that gives us the motivation or the reason to compare them to. At the end of the day, Sumail is Sumail, Ana's Ana, and perhaps Sumail might not be able to replace the Dota god positively. But you never know. You might even see something else we never seen. We might see a whole new different version of Team OG that's dominant in many ways we have yet to discover. That is the beauty of Dota, and that is the beauty of this story. I hope you guys learned something. Look forward to the future, whether it's in the game or it's in your life. Live life with ease, live life for each other, live in a family environment. Until next time, this is Crystalis Chronicle. Make sure you subscribe to this channel for more Dota content. You are very special. You have made it to the end of the video. Subscribe to Crystalis Chronicle for more Dota content.